letters over trap beats. The Fixx is saying, ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh.
Welcome back. DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. You tap back into the Fixx, your source of faith-infused hip-hop, R&B, and poetry. It's time for our spiritual detox. And come on, y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all know what time it is. If y'all ain't tearing them downloads up already, if you ain't pre-ordered it already, I promise you, it's something hot that's dropping tonight. And you need to go ahead and get it in your spirit. My brother, Pastor Mike Jr., will be dropping I Get Away EP tonight. And I got the privy to listen to it. And when I tell you, this thing's certified. I'm just upset he ain't put more cuts on it. I feel like he should have put a few more cuts on that thing, but it's solid to the EP. Listen, I'm excited to have a great conversation with my brother. PMJ, what's going on, bro?
What's up, man? I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for always supporting me. I Got Away drops tonight, and I can't wait for you to hear. And it's crazy you said more cuts. When I tell you the story of how I put the project together, you're going to scream.
Okay. Well, come on. We're gonna break down some of these songs for the people. Give them a little bit of why they should, tap in and download that thing and pre-order that thing. So, the first one I want to talk about, I'm the problem. Come on and talk about it. I think this is a conversation the church needs to have. And when you talk about self-reflection, when you talk about, hypocrisy in the church and how we are at blame for a lot of this hypocrisy. Talk about why this track is so important to you, because you left it all. This is your singing song, so this is the one that out of all of them, I'm like, oh, he's singing on this, but he also has a testimony and also is being real and vulnerable. So just talk about that, the I'm the Problem track.
Sadly, so many people, not just in church but in life, have mastered the blame game. And what I've discovered is when you refuse to take accountability, you cannot grow. So I'm the Problem is so deep to me because I'm singing it from a personal vantage point, saying, God, there's some things I've done. All this hell ain't your fault. All this hell ain't the devil. When you look at when you look at Jonah, he's on a boat and a storm breaks loose. They begin on the boat asking, who caused this storm? And Jonah says in the scripture, it's all my fault. So some of the storms in our life ain't come from the devil. We caused it. But then the second meaning is, this is my apology to the world on behalf of the church. I've made some mistakes. I know that I'm wrong, but we're trying to do better. And so for me, man, I believe this song is special. We started singing this song on the road maybe a year and a half ago. We just randomly sung it. And every time we would go into it, the place would just be done. So I said, I'm going to put it together, put a full song to it. And so I'm the Problem is special.
Well, listen, if that wasn't enough, you went ahead and you let everybody, the whole church, have a whole anthem.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like this next track I want you to talk about is amazing because he came through. You put the trap element in it. You kept the church clapping, the choir element into it, and even towards the end of it, you really just go through a praise break. So just talk about how, listen, you brought everybody in church can have something from this song.
I'm a Christian, but I'm also a ratchet. My girl calls it a clatchet. I'm a clatchet, man. So for me, I always wanted to do a praise break, but it goes into a trap. So we was clapping that joint. Hold up. We go cut time, go trap. And when I tell you, man, it may be the praise break of the year. I'm about to do something that's going to be so stupid. I'm going to call you in probably 2 weeks, because have you ever seen, my manager was telling me, Pastor Mike, have you ever seen a line dance to a praise break?
Wow.
So we get ready to put all that together. So, man, he came through as an anthem. I feel like every church can sing it. And whenever the spirit moves, throw it on.
Well, listen, make sure y'all get the right choreography for it. I need it to be similar to the wobble. Pray for me. I ain't getting up doing nothing that ain't slick now. Come on, you got to make sure it's slick. So I'm looking forward to that.
I got you.
Oh, that's what's up. So come on, man. This one right here. Hi, haters. Ha haters. Ha haters. Come on, talk about ha. Hey, listen, you got me encouraged because I talk to you, I have personal conversations with you and, of course, Bishop, shouts out to our Bishop, Dr. R.A. Vernon, all the time in this industry, the gospel, the Christian hip-hop industry. We even got haters here, y'all. So, right. Talk about that inspiration behind that song.
Man, I was tripping. So whenever I put a project together, I try to weave it all together. So at the end of I Got Away, I say, ha. Tell them we made it out. So I was tripping one day, man, riding in the car, and I began to hear You know how people start sending you screenshots. This person said this, and I was in this group text and they said that. Then the devil starts playing in your mind. You're not gonna be what God called you. You're not gonna be so and so, so and so. I don't care how many awards you win. You'll never fit in. You'll never be this. And just when you think you start believing the enemy and in your haters, I just heard a voice in my spirit say, "Nah, I ain't through with you yet." So I wrote this song entitled "Ha Ha 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 Ha." I'm laughing at the devil, yeah. I'm laughing at my haters' lie. And so, man, it was just a blessing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will thank you. Listen, shouts out to the fam for getting in your ear, cause yeah, Black Sheep definitely shouts out, cause that's crazy. Cause this song is it's needed. And why do you think you know? So let's stay there for a moment. Let's talk about church culture a little bit. When you talk about, you know, us at times gossip and slander. Why is that still a thing in today, 2024, in the church? I'm talking about amongst believers, because a lot of them, I know, these is believers that is making some of these comments. These ain't just outsiders. So why do you think we still having this conversation on gossip and slander and the importance of, you know, come on, treating people with love? We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, I think it's at the very DNA of who we are. You got to think about it. The first murder that took place on earth wasn't over a beef. It was over jealousy. It was over a feeling that he had, Cain and Abel. So I think, man, in the church, in the world, in athletics, in radio, in podcasting, in football, in every genre of life, you're gonna run into some people who just don't, number one, understand you. Whenever they can't categorize you, they criticize you. Whenever they can't get where you are, they try to pull you down. And so one of the things I try my best now to do is be to others what I wish people would be to me. And I think if we can operate better like that, you know, because whether we like it or not, man, we are examples of what we need our children and the culture to be. So I'm trying to
I
lead by
appreciate you
example.
too, and pray for me, because I fail sometimes. I I might cuss a joke out, man. You know, listen, I'm gonna be transparent with you. I shared this on the show last week. It was this little young girl, man, on the side of me on the road, little road rage situation, and I should have been a bigger person. I should have just, you know, she came by, said I, she flipped me the bird. I should not said something, but I promise you, I rolled my window down and I gave her a couple of the great choice words. And I repent. I went back to and repent, but I was like, how do you handle that so easily, man? When you know all you do is love on people, all you do is help people, all you do is trying to put out positive music to uplift people.
That's why we did the song Heaven, man. Like all the awards, all the likes, follows, and streams don't mean a thing. In the end, I just want to go to heaven. Do it like this. Nah, do it like that. That's too white. Nah, that's too black. When they laugh, when lose, they laugh. Win, they call it cap. I'm at the point in my life and I just want to go to heaven. So that's why I wrote Heaven, you know, because again, I gotta pray, bro. Like I'm with the smoke, you know, and so for me, you know, I got a couple tracks in my computer at home right now that I get on my Drake and Kendrick if people don't leave me alone too soon. So it's hard because it's a natural proclivity to want to defend yourself and fight back. But that's why God says turn the other cheek. So man, we all need prayer.
That we do all do prayer. Stay right there though, because I know I can have a hip hop conversation with you. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on all of not only the Kendrick and Drake, but you know, J. Cole going, you know, apologizing for putting out the diss record against Kendrick, and what's your thoughts just on the state of hip hop right now with the beef war?
You know, it's competitive to me as long as they stay on records and it don't turn into East Coast versus West Coast, a la Big and Pac. I'm with it. It's competitive. You know, I think competitiveness drives the genre. We're in a genre right now where women are dominating hip hop. So for the first time, bro, maybe in what 3-4 years, we talking about the guys in hip hop. So it's competitive. You know, I like that. I wish we could have some competitive nature in gospel music. You know, I would love to say, hey, I'm gonna drop an album, you drop an album. You remember when 50 and Kanye were competitive? They did high numbers. It brought a lot of energy to the genre. So for me, you know, I'm team Drake all day, man. You know, I love what Kendrick them doing, but I also love the fact that Cole was true to himself in a culture where everybody's capping. I love the fact that Cole was like, just because I can, this ain't me. And people can take shots at him all he wants, but I believe at the end of the day, he can lay his head down saying, I was honest with myself. But for the most part, I love it. It's competitive by nature. I'm competitive. It's a lot of gospel artists who are competitive. We just worried about people saying, well, if y'all doing this for God, why does it matter? We are doing this for God. But why we can't have fun and be creative in our genre? You know what I'm saying? I would love to have the best produce a song, the best other produce a song, and then 3 gospel artists write a song to that song, and we all drop it on the same day. Get the genre talk. That'd be good energy for our genre, man. I believe that.
Well, we listen. We might have to get some producers in action and make that happen, because that do sound. Listen, that's in my lane. I know I got a few in my Rolodex. I know you got plenty. Shouts out to listen. Zaytoven came in my spirit. We might have to reach out to Zaytoven and get one of them Zaytoven beats and see what y'all do with it. So yeah, that's what's up. So come on, I got away. This was the teaser anthem that you teased us with that clap. It's the clap for me. That right there just it gave me chills. Seriously.
Clap. And that clap, I'm telling you, man, that clap. So we were tripping, bro. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to do it like this. So this was crazy. We were in the studio messing with I Got Away. And we came up with the clap. We dropped it, and it just, everybody started doing it. And so here's what's crazy. I decided to do the EP for I Got Away 3.5 weeks ago. 3.5 weeks ago. So all the songs you're hearing for the most part, we did I Got Away. We were gonna drop the single, have it ready for the tour. I was like, nah, I'm independent. Shout out to Black Smoke, Carrie Douglas. My contract's up with them. We did some incredible things. We partnered with Capitol and Rethink to do the last project. So right now, I kind of got a lot of these record labels after me, and I had a window of independence. I said, you know what? I'm gonna drop an EP. So 3.5 weeks ago, we went into the studio. I booked the studio for 4 days. We finished I Got Away. We did Heaven in My Basement. The praise break, I recorded the whole praise break with a click track and a piano. I didn't hear the music till maybe a week and a half ago. Javon Hill, all of them out of MVP band out of Jacksonville. He's so good. I hit D-Lo. Shout out to D-Lo. I shot him a text, said, send me something you got. He said, I think I got something, but it's different. I start coming up with with that song. I'm in the studio and DA say, man, I know somebody who know Big Boy. I didn't think he would get it back in time. We sent it to Big Boy's manager. 2 days later, he laid a verse. I get on the horn with CD Baby and say, can I speak to the executives? I get a Zoom with the executive of CD Baby. I tell them so many people start here, but they never come back. I want to come back and do a project. They say, Pastor Mike, if you come back for this one project, we will personally push it through the system so it comes out in time. We did all that in 3 weeks.
Wow. Wow. On top of you being a pastor of a mega church, on top of you being a husband, on top of you being a father, a brother, everything else you put into it, you still got it done, man. So that's amazing. Talk about working with Big Boy, though. Talk about, like you say, I'm glad you brought up Big Boy. I know you've worked with CeeLo Green. Shouts out to everything, Outkast, Dungeon Family. But just talk about what makes these collaborations with these artists like a Big Boy and a CeeLo Green so special to you.
And it's special because, again, like, I shout out to Rico, man, who just recently passed, and to the whole Dungeon family. We praying with him. I grew up in Birmingham, Atlanta, down the street. In my head, I'm in Goody Mob. In my head, I'm in Outkast. So when we did Amazing, we were able to do something transformative with CeeLo Green. So now doing something with Big Boy, man, his spirit was just incredible, man. Literally, man, in 2 days' notice, went into the studio, knocked the song out. Renegade hit me. Renegade mixed it, put the whole oil on it. And so it's just a beautiful process, man. And right now, man, I'm just lifting them up in prayer. We had a lot planned for the rollout, but with Rico passing, I always want to be sensitive to what people are going through. And to me, him healing through that process and having the ability to properly grieve is way deeper than a rollout. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just been a blessing, and I look forward to what God doing next.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. And we praying that 3 Stacks hop on the remix. I just feel a remix with 3 Stacks. I just want to, in case 3 Stacks listen, I just feel a remix with 3 Stacks on the remix. I just
Hey, if 3 Stack blow that flute at the beginning, game over, boy. Game over.
come on and talk about this tour, man. I know you excited. I know it's about to go down. Like 2 months. You on the road, ain't it? Come on, talk about it.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I literally walked out of tour rehearsal to come in here, man, and talk to you, man. It's the I Gotta Wait tour. It kicks off next Friday in Nashville. We go from Nashville to Memphis, from Memphis back to my hometown, Birmingham. Anthony Brown, the GOAT, the legend himself, Dietrich Haddon, Bree Babineau, Adia's opening in every city. Anthony Brown's brother is hosting. We got DJ Mowski. This brother is the first African-American DJ to be at the Final Four. He did the national championship, and it's going to be crazy. I need you to get your tickets. They're telling me we only have tickets left in 3 of the 27 of the 30 cities. So, man, get your VIP tickets. It's about to be a blessing. You know, between myself, AB, and Dietrich, you know it's going to be a party. And Bree and Adia are just going to take it to a whole nother level. So we're excited.
At the end of the day, what's your biggest accomplishment you think you've accomplished right now, man? Stella's.
Are we talking professionally, musically, what?
All. Give me one from each one.
At the end of the day, my biggest accomplishment musically is I didn't lose myself. You know what I'm saying? I think we live in a culture now where sometimes you can be all CCM'd out, all worshiped out. I know artists right now who got some tracks that would flip the genre, but they're doing what the label, like, this is what's in right now. So for me, more than the awards, more than the number ones, I really enjoy that I feel like people get a chance to see who I authentically am. Church wise, I would say this facility we just purchased, and I know it's not about buildings, but in the context of Birmingham, you got to think about it. I started the church at 25. I never thought we would have nothing. If you come to my church, I really don't raise offerings. We don't have an offering period. So for us, we would have 4,000 or 5,000 people coming to church, and the offering be $300. I never would raise an offering for real. And so I always kind of resided to the fact we would never have nothing of excellence. So when you come to our church now and it looks nice, and we just closed the deal on buying 2 dormitories across the street, we're going to renovate those dorms so when our online members come, they can stay there for free and just come to church. The Christian school's growing. Like, that matters to me because I always wanted a place of excellence. And then personally, I'm just be honest with you, man. My boys love me, man. And that means more to me than anything. You know, like my son Dayton, he asks me questions. My son Mason, Dad, what you think about? That matters the most to me. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, even with the tour, I could have signed with any company and did my tour. You know, like when I say every company was like, bro, come do this, come do it over here. This is where the big boys play. I'm doing this tour with 3 black girls, Stephanie, Kayla, Gabby. This is their first time putting on a tour. So for me, if you look at my career with Carrie Douglas, with Rethink, with Stephanie, Gabby, Kayla, I pride myself on being with individuals who are trying to build something systemically for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I like breaking systems. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just grateful when I look back over these last 4 or 5 years. You know, I didn't go with a major out the gate. I went with Black Smoke, Carrie Douglas. You know, with the next album, I ain't go to a major. We went with Rethink, who's a subsidiary of Capital. Hey, you doing your tour? Everybody's going this way. Give me those 3 black girls over there. Because every time throughout history, whenever God wanted to shift an industry, he called a woman. So give me them black girls right there. And let's do something different. And out of nowhere, we secured a McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel partnership. So now, unlike most tours, every ticket is free. Come enjoy it. So I'm with what everybody's doing. I just personally like trying to find ways to create a different experience. So that's my most proud accomplishment, that I feel like when I look back over my life as a pastor, as an artist, as a husband, as a friend, as a dad, I'm me. Like the PMJ you met on that altar with them roll quarters. And a lot of people don't know about that. That cat who came who had roll quarters in his pocket with nothing to his name is still the same crazy dude now who got all this stuff. And that's my proudest accomplishment. I mean that.
That's good. Last thing, I'm gonna get you out of here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna mix the question up. I usually ask 3 artists, but I want you give me 3 of your gospel or Christian hip hop artists. If you could form a super group, what 3 gospel or Christian hip hop artists would you have join your super group? And you can't put nobody from Black Sheep because I know that's your family. So right. And shouts out to Vinci, Adia, and yeah, everybody. Much love. But give me 3 that you would work on a project. If you could do a collaboration project with any 3 gospel artists or Christian hip hop artists, who would you do? Who would you pick?
Man, so if I'm gonna go gospel and Christian hip hop. So if I had to go gospel, if I had to go gospel, bro. Oh my God, that's a hard question. If I had to do a super group and I had to go 3, my GOAT is Ty. So I would have to go me, Ty, and I would say
No, it's gonna be 4 of y'all. So you don't count yourself. You still got 3 on top of you.
okay. So give me me, give me Ty, give me Jay Fortune, and give me John P. Key. I think we can get it done. I think that's every genre, the pen crazy, the energy crazy, and I would want Javon Hill MVP band them MD it. That would go there. That would go there.
All right, come on, give me a CHH because I know Mission's probably in one of those. Come on, to talk about.
Man, so I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've been tripping lately, and so I'm gonna go Mission. I gotta go Mission. This cat been Jared Sanders. Oh my God, boy. Give me Mission, give me Jared, and give me Mission, give me Jared. And I'm gonna go left. Give me Mission, give me Jared, and then give me John Houston out of Detroit to add an R&B flavor to it. Because between Mission and Jared, they going through the roof. Give me John Houston to give an R&B flavor to it, and we up and rocking. And I couldn't pick my squad. That's the only reason.
Right. Shouts out to Black Sheep. Listen, that's family. They already know. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Come on, tell the people how they can follow you, where they can go get these tickets from, where they can stream this album, and please introduce your track, your new single with Big Boy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Pastor Mike Jr. Follow me on all social media outlets at Pastor Mike Jr. or pull out your phone and text Live Big. That's Live Big to 28950. Go to IGotAwayTour.com and get your tickets. We're coming to a city near you. And do me a favor, go download my new project, I Got Away, the EP. This next song is the top single from the EP, is entitled He Got Me, featuring Big Boy from Outkast. Let's go.
Holy Culture Radio. We're not just background noise. We play the music that inspires you because every song has a story. Christian hip hop and R&B music and talk on Siriusxm channel 154, 24 hours a day. Holy Culture Radio is changing the game. Discussions about faith, arts, vocation, and education. We talk about the real issues that affect our communities and work together to find solutions. Join the discussion at holyculture.net and be heard.